I met Jake Torres at a quiet corner table in a Queen Street cafe. He was hunched over a MacBook, wearing a hoodie with the words "Buy Fear" in blocky letters. The caffeine wasn't the only thing pulsing in the room, so were the charts on his screen. "Jake, can you tell me how you got into trading?" "I was broke, not student debt broke. I mean, selling my PS5 for groceries broke." I had a background in comp sci, did a few gigs at startups, but nothing stuck. Then during the pandemic, I stumbled across a Reddit thread on the anatomy of a day trader. One rabbit hole later, I was hooked. The appeal wasn't the money, not at first. It was the speed, the feedback loop. Make a decision, see results in minutes. It felt like coding adrenaline. "So you trade full-time now?" "Yeah, I wake up at 4:45 a.m. every weekday. I stretch, cold shower, no distractions. I'm on my setup by 5:15, pre-market news feeds, earnings calendars, economic data. By 6:30, I've mapped my levels. From 9:30 to 11, I'm scalping. 3 to 10 trades, usually no longer than 10 minutes each. By noon, I'm done. Win or lose, I shut it down." "What's your strategy? Are you technical, fundamental, algo-based?" "Purely technical. Price action and volume. I trade like a sniper, not a machine gunner. I don't use indicators, just VWAP and liquidity zones. My bread and butter is liquidity grabs near open, when price overextends into a zone and violently reverts. Think of it like a rubber band snapping back. I don't predict, I react." "Most people lose money trading. Why do you think you've survived?" "I've lost a lot of money too. I blew up my first $2,000 account in 3 weeks. That was a tuition fee. The difference is, I didn't quit. I journaled every trade, I recorded my screen and watched it back like game tape. I noticed I overtraded when I was emotional, so I built guardrails, daily max loss, 2-loss stop rule, break timers. I treat this like a business, not a casino. Discipline isn't sexy, but it's the edge most people ignore." "What's a trade that still haunts you?" "Oof. December 2nd, 2022, Tesla. I got FOMO after it broke pre-market highs. I chased the breakout, doubled my position mid-move, ignored the divergence in volume, got halted on the way down, lost $4,300 in 6 minutes. I remember just staring at the screen, numb. That day taught me something. Never trust a green candle without context, and never revenge trade, ever. What's a trade you're proud of?" Ironically, it was not trading. February this year, there was a CPI print. Volatility was off the charts. Everyone in my Discord was hyped. But I had no clear levels. My setup wasn't there. I sat out, watched it all from the sidelines. Protecting capital is a win. The best traders know when not to trade. Do you see yourself trading forever? No. I'm building for freedom, not addiction. I want to transition to swing trading and investing over the next few years. Maybe run a prop firm, maybe teach. But I'll always trade something, even if it's just for the love of the game. Final advice to a new trader reading this? Forget profits. Focus on process. Study your losses more than your wins. Obsess over risk management. And never trade because you're bored. Boredom is the most expensive indicator on your chart.